And hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Pokemon Violet. Last time, we just had a nice relaxing time talking about stuff while hunting for shiny Magikarp. Which I think is a male, so I might try and evolve that at some point. This time, we are going to hunt for a shiny Shinx, which is one over there. Now, I just want to quickly warn you, in case of any spoilers, although I think everyone knows this by now. Please don't spoil it for me too much. I've been spoiled enough already. I don't. But there might be potential story that could accidentally be unearthed here. So I just want to warn you guys. Maybe not. There might not be anything at all. But we'll see. Yes, I'm gonna look up sandwich. Oh, that sucks. There isn't a level, like the only level 2 sandwich. Hold on, is it? Are they just showing, oh no, they are literally just showing, oh that sucks. So, for an I think this might be the first electric type I've actually shiny hunted. I would have to, oh my gosh, really? So there's Shinx over there. Oh, the wild Shinx. Where are they? Oh, they're here. Yeah, I'm just going to make some sandwiches. Or make a sandwich. This is only a level 1 encounter. Because the level 2 one requires Spicy Herb and Mystica. Which sucks. Why, like, do they not, like, I'm gonna be serious here. Do they not, like, consider making, like, why not make all level 3 Herb and Mystica and, oh, I don't know, it's just annoying. Like, I think sandwiches, while they are definitely beneficial, I think they were just really poorly executed. Like, yeah, I think, as in a lot of ways, I think it's really powerful. Like, I definitely love the idea of, is it claw? Smoked fillet. No, it's not a claw. And it's salt. This is very easy. But I just find it incredibly unbalanced. You know, why not make, like, series of tier lists? Like, you know, make level 3 be to have Mystica ones. You know, the ones that actually can have shiny odds in that. Like, why does a level 2 have Herb and Mystica? You know? And it's really annoying. Like, it just felt like, I feel like this game was a bit rushed. I'll be honest. And that's the thing, I think, with Pokemon in general. I know I said this a lot of times, but I feel like they've been rushing a lot lately. They usually release their games roughly every, well, I think, like, for mainline games, they release a new generation every 3 years, if I'm not mistaken. But, you know, that in between the remakes now and maybe some side games, you know, I think they need to slow down a bit. You know, like 3D, I think they haven't, like, they had a lot of time to try and get into it. But the problem is, there's just so much changing. They only had 2 generations on the. Actually, what am I saying? I was going to say they had 2 generations on the 3DS, but so they had that with the 3DS too. So what am I saying? No, there's nothing I could really say to help out. So I need to. Luckily, Iron Leaves is gonna help out. Is that? Oh, there's a Suwaddle. Somewhere. So yeah, we might be a bit slower here, but my goal is to try and get 3 Shinx. Is that it? No. Yeah, the Shinx. Oh, is it this lot? Yeah, so I think after I did say I was gonna try and do this in my own spare time, but I think what was I saying? Sorry, that was bad of me. No, what I meant to say is after I shiny hunt this, like the Pokemon in around here and the Indigo Disc, I'm going to try. Oh wow, there's a hill there as well. That sort of makes this a bit trickier. I'll carry on with the story. Hopefully there's nothing. I don't know how you trigger the story. I hope can avoid triggering it for now. Because that is to do that Peach. That's what it is. It's to do that Peach. So after, because that's going to be tied in with a story event, which I will cover at some point. Well, after, preferably after I do the Indigo Disc DLC. Maybe the only, I have to look it up actually. Maybe after, there's a lot of afters than that. I'm just really confused. Like I said, I'm getting back into it. I'm trying to think, you know, how am I going to approach this? How am I going to make this more efficient? How am I going to, like, make this good, for, like, fun for myself, but also entertaining and, I'm not going to say spoiler free, because they're, you know, I will be covering the story, so there will be spoilers, obviously. But yeah, if you don't know what's going to happen this episode, I'm going to just be rambling on. I was talking about Palworld last episode, so I'm going to continue talking about it in this episode. Because I just want to try and catch myself up on everything. Or at least to the extent of my knowledge. I think you just missed a few. Like I said, I just want to make this series... It's starting to go down, yeah. But, oh, it's so cute, look at it. I don't think if I shiny hunted Shinx before, but I don't know if I did. I do have shiny Shinx in Pokemon Go. I think I got like a couple of them. I think they were from raids? I can't remember. For a second I thought it was in the hill. Is that that's Suwaddle. So Suwaddle will be will throw me off slightly. But yeah, like I said, I think so in my spare time, I will try and get more Terra raids done outside, like, you know, outside of recording. But yeah, my top priority at the moment is to get this done. So I want to get, oh, it's definitely getting lower, okay. Okay, that's good, that's good. That means we can now go back and forth and keep an eye out for any yellow felines. Yeah, feline, there are actually multiple groups of cats. Like, felines, I think, are the only living cats. But I think the only other one I know of are the Smilodons. You know, the saber-toothed, quote, tigers. Although they're actually the proper term is cats. From what I can recall, I think their closest living relatives are tigers and lions, I think? Or the tigers, actual tigers. I think, or they're lions. One of the two. One of the two big cats, the infamous ones. But yeah, like I said, they belong in their own group. Felines generally, I think they usually have long tails and that. I know there are some exceptions, like the lynx. They have well, barely a tail. So I think at the moment I can't think of what else say about plans. Like I said, I think I just want to try and get all the story content finished for this. Maybe do some events as well that I haven't done. So to do with the Indigo Disc, and not a little bit of spoiler, but we will be coming back here because there was an answer. Like, there is something that answered one of the questions I had about this. Oh, sorry, just my dog started barking for some reason. Should be the post. There shouldn't be any post coming. Sorry about that, it's just some construction going on next door. I think you're just not sure what's going on there. I just realised I just killed a bit of time. Oh, that's a nice slide. Oh, not that much time we killed. Oh, there's a potential battle there if you ever need it. So what I can recall about Sorry, I don't know why. I just sound very strange. I don't know what's going on. I'm not listening. I haven't got my headphones on to hear my voice, but for some reason my voice sounds very weird, like in my left ear. I don't know what's up with that. But yeah, last time I was talking about how Palworld, I think, needed while I think I get the parody of the Pokemon design, all the designs they did, I feel like they should have maybe instead taken the concept and actually tried something with it. Instead of just like changing a few things and, you know, barely scraping it. Like I said, maybe they're just making a political statement saying like, oh, how far can we get? with copying. But yeah, I think like, I don't know, I don't really like a lot of what they did. You know, I think like there are some that, you know, I think are similar, but you know, you would be really trying to grasp at straws there. Like that yellow guy, I can't remember what he's called, but you know, the one that looks like Electabuzz. Well, I definitely see the similarities. I wouldn't really say it's that unique enough. I don't know. I feel like, to me, he feels original, you know. He could do some tweaks to avoid said comments, but I don't really think there's much of a difference. I think there was that one, though, the grass version of Cinderace, that looked way too similar. Like, there were, like, and there's one that looked like Lucario. That was, I think it was Anubis, I think that was based on. That felt very similar. I'm trying to think what else. I can't remember. I have to like probably rewatch because I watched some videos about that, talking about the designs and that. There was that lizard one that was clearly based on Salazzle, but you know it took a bit more extreme with the like human, like, you know, the pheromones and that. Like, oh, don't know. I think I've already asked this, but would anyone like to see a series on my other channel where I make, like, where I redesign a lot of Palworld characters? Oh, first Shinx. Alright, I want to get 3. So 3 for myself, and any more you guys can have. Although, too bad, I don't think anyone actually wanted any of the shinies I got yet. Might do a quick ball, because that would look good on you. Like I said, we need more yellow balls. I know there's that GS ball, but I'd love to see more yellow balls. There you go. Sorry, I think my puppy's asking to come in. Hold on. Alright, that's our first shiny. Like I said, 3 will be my cap, and if there's any extra that follows, then I will happily hand them out to anyone. But yeah, I think, like I said, I think Palworld needs to like update their design philosophy with their monsters and maybe change their name. Like, I think Palworld is a nice idea, but I think they need to change the actual name of their, like, the characters they're called or something. Like I said, like, I think, was it Mr. Pals or something? Or Monster Pals? Mon Pals? I don't want to say Palmon, because that just... Like, if you think about it, a lot of Pokemon, like, fan games now are usually, like, this Mon or that Mon. Can get a little bit, repetitive. I would say, if you want to stand out from the crowd, think of something a bit more original. Like, I think I'd love to see more original games in the monster catching, theme. Like, I've, oh, hello, puppy. He's just coming to say hi. Yeah, I think there's a few YouTubers have left the YouTube game now. MatPat is the most notorious one. I never actually said anything about that, but yeah, I was really shocked they decided to. Also, I am quite as upset as everyone else. Yeah, it's really saddening to see that, because like I'm hoping to at least try and make YouTube a bit better, but obviously I can only do so much. Also, I think Puppy, I don't know what he's up to. I asked him to settle down, but he, like I said, I gave him a bit of a play earlier. Hello. I think it's just after Scratchies. He loves Scratchies. Don't you, Puppy? You like your Scratchies. I forgot what I was talking about now. I lost my train of thought. This is what... Puppy, why do you do this to me? I'm talking about stuff and you just decided to have Scratchies. Oh, Nelly. Oh, I forgot what I was talking about now, wasn't it? Yeah, oh yeah. We need, like, more games in, like, the monster... I would like to see more creative stuff. Like, the most infamous ones, like I said, are Palworld, Yokai Watch. Those are popular. But I think what they need is something more original in their designs. I think what they need is something to expand upon. They need to expand upon the designs, like... I think, was it Blizu? I think he's he's an artist that is working on the it was like a Zelda themed region. I've let the puppy out again because he's really unsettled. I will so I'll probably after this I'll probably see if he needs to do anything, but he should be okay. You know, like I said, I made sure he had a bit of a play. He's been he's been to the toilet, I know that, because I had to clear up some poop. Yep. Luckily he does it on the puppy pad. Oh, another shiny Shinx. That's 2 down, 1 to go. This is way easier. I think it's, yeah, Magikarp might be the most difficult one to get. Oh, look at that, it's so cute. Yeah, so like I said, I'm trying to get 3 here, but if I get any extra, I'll hand them out. But, you know, it just depends if there's any more. Dang it. But yeah, as I said, with the YouTube, like with the YouTubers, oh my gosh. I don't know what, that dog, I think he's barking at, I think he's barking at the construction work again. I don't know if anyone can hear him. I'll just let him get some energy burnt off. And no, he's not asking to go to the toilet. That's not... That... I know the bark. No, that's you know... Oh, there's something outside. I gotta defend my territory sort of bark. Yeah, I know, because, you know, I think ever since I was little, we had dogs. Like, we never had cats or anything. Yeah, so I do know a little bit about, a little bit about dogs. And, you know, the type of barks they make and that. Like I said, that's a... might have to go and check, see if he's okay. Be right back. Sorry about that. I just want to check, just in case anything was happening. Luckily, I think everything seemed okay. There was someone washing their car up the road. That could be another reason why Puppy's barking a lot. Because he does... Also, how long have we got? 7 minutes. I think like at the rate we're going, we're not doing too bad. But like I said, I am happy to do another one. Another sandwich if need be. Like how I typically do these, I just keep finding some until I've run out of time, really. But yeah, this is way easier than the Magikarp one. Because, well, firstly, when it comes to encounters, Shinx is the only electric type in this area. So, you know, any spawn rate, like any effects of the sandwich only affects Shinx and no other Pokemon. And it's not like, apart from Swaddle, I think Shinx is, you know, you can spot a shiny Shinx easily. It's not that difficult to spot. You know, they're pretty large. Or at least they're pretty sizable. Oh no, Swaddle. Yeah, see, like, Swaddle, yeah, it's yellow, but it's more pale. The only thing that gives it saturation are those orange accents, but even then, that's not really... You know, Shinx is much more bold in its color palette. Yeah, one of the better shinies out there. Like... oh yeah, actually, Shiny Catherine, I know, I see. Well, I think she's pretty popular at the moment. Yeah, we'll talk about something in a little while, but she said like how it's not really the shinies that gotten worse, but sometimes the bait, like the original Pokemon. So Pokemon like Gengar and Paris, you know, they were actually quite good originally, but then they changed to be more like their shiny counterparts, which is quite interesting. You know, it's just funny how, you know, you don't realize that, you know, you gotta sometimes think about it for yourself. You know, and like, I'm not immune to falling for that, I think, was it called a hypodermic needle or something, you know, where you just take information that's fed to you. You know, you gotta have your own critical thinking. I know these yellow flowers could turn me off, but not too bad. So, you know, you gotta think for yourself a little bit more too. Don't just let you know, you question, you know, if what you're watching or listening to is factually correct, you know. Verify things for yourself. So yeah, the reason why I hesitate, like, sort of pause a bit of Shiny Catherine, I don't want to sound like a sick stickler, I don't know, but I'm a little bit jealous of how much attention she's getting. Like, I know I probably don't put as much effort into my content in her, but I just can't help but feel like I'm a little bit jealous, like, of how much, like, she gets all these sponsorships and that, and I just feel like I've been on here longer, and yeah, I haven't done much. Granted, like I said, I do know, like, part of the reason why, like, I think she was popular because she embraced the YouTube short format, which I haven't done. Like, I am not saying she doesn't deserve what she's got. I'm definitely not. I am, and I certainly know why. Like, I should really get on to doing these things, but I'm just too preoccupied with all this stuff. You know, and also I've got Pokémon creations that I'm juggling as well. So I think what I've got to do eventually is embrace the YouTube Shorts format and make some content. Maybe go on TikTok as well, because I was thinking like maybe Mozu Creates should be on TikTok, or Mozu Play, like, I'd say Mozu should be on TikTok. Anyone like that with Mozu? Should you go on TikTok, do those cringy dances that you see, wear a pretty dress? Oh dear. I hope no one actually wants to see me in a dress. Oh blimey, that'd be funny. And also embarrassing. But yeah, like I said, I do need to do that. But I just got a lot on my mind, and there's also life as well. Like, my sister's got some horses, a pair of horses, and you know, I help out time to time. That takes up a bit of time and energy from me. You know, there's also the dogs as well I need to take care of. You know, and being an introvert in a mostly extroverted family, or at least I would consider them extroverted, or very outgoing, it can be kind of difficult to balance it. Like I said, I think I do need to, like, do more with myself. I can't deny that I have been a little bit slow lately, and yeah, so I'm trying to make up for that. I'm trying to catch up on everything. That's what this year is mainly about, to try and get monetized. If anyone has any advice, please let me know. I get, you know, maybe making shorter videos will help. I do have ideas, I just need to get around to them. I just hate having ideas that potentially waste my time. Like I made, for an April Fool's video, I made a, hold on, how are we doing on time? Oh, 2 minutes. Might need to make another sandwich then. But yeah, I made a video, made Pokemon based on the Dancing Toothless meme. Like, that was fun to do. And I did push myself on in terms of visuals and animation as well. Maybe it's not a lot, but I did definitely try. And there's also that pressure, like, because I know some of the most popular artists tend to replicate the Sugimori artwork, and there's that pressure to do that, but I don't know if I want to do that. I just want to try it my own style. I like to have it a little bit painterly, but also have that contemporary cleanness as well. Because I notice a lot of people do tend to like clean tones and that. Yeah, I might need to make another sandwich after this. So, oh, I thought it was like one of those Terra Pokemon you see. Okay, I think, yeah, I might need to make another sandwich, which is fine, because I did expect to do that. I actually need to get myself some more ingredients. So that's a Swaddle. Yeah, like I said, these do throw me off a little bit. So yeah, like I said, so as I was saying, I know while I am envious of Shiny Catherine on the attention she's getting, I'm not gonna, like, she does deserve it. And but if she, you know, if you did want to collab with me, please let me know. I would not mind. Just need to actually really push myself to do more. But yeah, what content would people like to see from me? You know, would you like to see me play Palworld? Would you like to see my... Oh. Would you like to see my thoughts and criticisms on things? Yeah, so... Oh, and also please check out my Paderps video based on the dancing to this meme. You know, if people want to check that out, you know, I'll place it on the eye icon and maybe at the end of the video, because I do put a lot of effort into those. Okay, I'll make another sandwich because there's no... I'll do it in the middle of these Shinx. But yeah, I think that's one of the things that does bother me nowadays, is that slow form content, you know, that's not something many people watch nowadays. People prefer much shorter content. I can't deny I fall into that as well. Like, I get... You know, I just prefer something a bit quick and simple to watch, just because it's easier. Which is not a mindset I'm proud of, personally, but it's just what happens. Yeah, party one. So yeah, I've like try and balance out, you know, what is typically trendy, but also try and not be too trendy. Like, I know when you fall into trends, you do get that sort of stuff where it just becomes very too short and maybe a little bit obnoxious, a little bit overdone, a little bit shoved in your face. At least for me, anyway. I don't know. I don't like. Is that just what? I don't know. I don't know about that much about the psychology of it all. Oh yeah, sorry. Going back to when I was talking about with well, I was talking about like how, you know, with a lot of YouTubers leaving nowadays, you know, they said a lot of them said they wanted to play games, like not play games, make games, which I love to see. I love to see more of. You know, I want to see if sorry, a bit itchy. So well, these Shinx are already good, so we got extra time. So there's a high potential that we might get more shiny Shinx. So if anyone wants a shiny Shinx, please let me know down in the comments below. I also got a Discord as well. Might change my channel name to maybe something more like Mozu's Lab or something. I don't know, because at the moment it's called Pokémon Creations Discussion, but I might change that to something a bit more broad. I mean, yeah, so if anyone wants to join that channel, please let me know. I might even make a channel dedicated to trading, so people can find what they want. Yeah, so I do want to see if like any of those YouTubers would actually create games based, you know, that would be based on the Pokemon franchise. I'd be very interested to see that. I do actually have ideas for a creature collection game of my own. That does fall into, you know, being a bit edgy, but hopefully also quite interesting. You know, I do have lots of ideas. I just really need to like get to them. You know, like that's what I really do want to. Like, do people like? Would you like to see the ideas I've got? I don't want to say them too much because I don't want people to copy me. I don't want to like say my ideas all, you know, like throw all of my ideas at the table and then someone just steals them for their own gain. As selfish as that is. You know, I like to try and I want to make my own creature collection game. It would be like, I don't know, I just love the idea. You know, I want to show Pokemon and other people that what these games could be. That is not always about the best visuals. I mean, heck, if you look in the animation industry, you know, you can tell that's not what it's about. It's not really what it's all about. Like, yeah, you can definitely give credit to that, but what's the point if you're not? So, like, have a film. You know, while you might have good visuals, you won't. Like, if you have good visuals but a bad story, that does not make you. Yeah, that does, because the story does hinder you. Because a film essentially is about storytelling. Yeah, and if you're not doing well in that department, then you're not doing so well. So much like that, What's the point of a game where it's beautiful visuals, but there's just no substance or consideration to it, you know? I don't know, I just want to see more effort, but like, I think Pokemon needs to put more effort into their games. I think, like, give more time, give more effort. I know I say I'm a broken record, but it feels so obvious as well that we do need... Why is it evolving? Oh, probably because, like, in-game night now. Yeah, so, I don't know, I like to try that. I like to just give Pokemon competition, maybe make... Because like I said, with a lot of frustrated fans with this with the Pokemon series, they are going to make rivals, you know. You're going to have other creature collection games that are going to be challenging them, you know. Because at the moment, Pokemon hasn't really got any proper competition. And I think that's what we need more of, you know. We need more competition between companies. We need companies to fight, to push themselves harder. And I don't want it where it's like Disney, like, oh, we can't, you know, oh, we just buy them off. I don't really want that. We need more competition. We need more people to, you know, and YouTube, I think, like, we need another, I don't know why, but there's not another site that's much like YouTube yet. You know, you just got some sites that are, you know, you got to pay subscription for HD, or you got to, you know, you got to do all these random things, so, you know, like you know, you got stuff behind subscriptions and that. Got some that, you know, you have to pay to be a creator or something. I don't know. Just, I feel like if there was a, sorry, it's a puppy. I feel like there needs to be more. I think there needs, like, for YouTube, there needs to be a opposing website for it. 'Cause at the moment, it's just, there's nothing else competes against it. You know, I don't know if it's just because of the name or the format or what that brings people to YouTube. If you excuse me a second, my puppy is barking, and I better make sure he actually wants to come in. Sorry about that cut, guys. Puppy's still settling down. So, just took him in the back garden. He had a bit of a crawl around, but he's alright. Just wants to go out now. That makes sense. Nope, never mind. He wanted to go out. The dogs are a little bit unsettled today. Can't say I'm too surprised. And also, I brought my dog, like, it's their lunchtime now, so I brought my dog's food in, so he's eating that. Puppy's outside, but he's got his food out there if he needs to eat. Should be no excuse for him to poo in the house, or throw up, or anything like that. I hope not. Don't want to clean anything up. Nope, don't want to clean anything up. Also, I'm standing up as well, because I expect my family might be home soon. And they'll probably want me to do stuff. They want me to do stuff. How dare they? Nah, but yeah, they'll probably expect their. So I'll probably have to. So I'm gonna keep an eye out, and, you know, make sure, like, I'm ready. Make sure I'm, like, ready. My body is ready. Oh, Shinx, where did you come from? I didn't see you. Yeah, sometimes in the mornings, I don't know. Like, 'cause usually I think it's my dad who gives the dogs their breakfast, but sometimes I don't know if he does. So what I do, just in case they did have some, like, just in case, I give them some biscuits. So if they hadn't had their breakfast, then at least they had something to eat. But if they did, at least it won't be too much. I know, that's just the best I can do to figure things out. Because my dad can be a little bit, I know, he's a bit like the wind, I suppose you can say. He just goes about to do his own thing. Anyhow, so what would I want to see in a fan game? I think, as I said, I think it's just something a bit more original. It's not just Koromon or Pixelmon or anything like that. No, this would be something else entirely. You know, it's a creature game, but it's not got the Mon in it. I think my dog wants to go out now. He has been out, so I'm just going to have to ignore him. You know, he's got to learn that, you know, I can't always, like, do things, you know, because he asked me to. But he was asking, so it would be kind of rude of me to ignore. Oh, dear. Alright, I'll be right back. Sorry. Dear. This is what I get for We're trying to record on a Sunday morning. Or this afternoon now. BRB. Sorry about that. I think things should be settled down now. Dog... I don't know if he's done the toilet or not. Because Puppy was barking. So I had to shut him up. Oh, blind. A life with dogs, eh? Anyone relate to that? Oh, by the way... Yeah, I did say I was standing up, didn't I? Because I wanted to keep a good lookout. Oh! Speaking of looking out. Hello, buddy. Where are you? Hello? Like I said, I wish, like, they could have implemented the camera better. Like, you know, when you have this emphasis on the camera, you know, you really got to, you know, do something with it, you know. Put a lot of effort in. I think hiding UI is, in my opinion, the worst thing they did. Oh, no. Don't want to do that. Alright, so I think that's all 3. Like I said, I will continue, catch some more, and if anyone wants them, please let me know. You can either go in the script, in the comments, or you can check out my Discord. I don't know, is there a way to get a permanent link on, like, because you get these temporary links, but at the moment I can only get, yeah, I can only get temporary links, not permanent links. I don't know if there's a way. So there's not another 20 minutes of this. Yeah, so for an idyllic Pokemon-inspired game, yeah, I definitely think of something more original with your idea, like, you know, so they call them, I think a lot of people call them creature collectors. So you got to think, like, what makes creatures be collectible? You know, it doesn't have to be like you have to snatch the creatures themselves. It could be something more like, you know, documenting them or something. But I think people like the idea of battling and training, so I don't know. Like I said, I'm going to try. Oh, actually, yeah, I think haven't made oh, Waddle. So Waddle. Haven't made any big deal about this yet, but starting June, well, technically I've already started, but starting in June, I'm going to really push forward. I'm going to start a project where I make my own region based in Norway. It's a project that's been hanging on my head for a long time now. But it's only now, I think it's only this year I started it properly. So it's going to be based on Norway. And yes, I'm aware there was someone who made a region based on, well, it's based on Iceland, but they did include a lot of Nordic mythology and influences in it, so have to be careful there. But I do love the idea of the mechanic or gimmick, where your Pokemon become weapons and you just fight alongside them. That could have been the core mechanic of Sword and Shield, you know? Just saying, like, that would have worked so well. But nope, we had to do Kaijus. I mean, don't get me wrong, I think the idea of giant Pokemon is really cool, but yeah, I just feel like that game was just missing so much potential. Actually, that's another idea I have in the back burner is, you know, having ideas on how to remake Pokemon Sword and Shield. Because man, as a Britishman, I am disgraced by how, you know, meh the game was. Like, I've been in London and that place felt quite big. Compare that to whatever the heck the Pokemon equivalent was. It was meh. It was just so small, so underwhelming. You know, like when you when you think of big cities now, you wanted something more grandiose. I don't know, just like it really annoyed me that they, you know. I feel like, again, like, yeah, they got all these pre-made assets and that, but I feel like they need more time nowadays, because these games, while these games are getting bigger, and yes, they got a lot of tools to make things easier or quicker, but at the same time, they do need more time to perfect these things, because with such, you know, these are more complex as well, meaning there's more likely things to go wrong, you know? I think that's why there should be more development time. I think a lot of that should go into testing and refining these ideas. You know? So that, I think, is the biggest... Like, I mean, I get there should be time limits, obviously. You know, you don't want to be lingering on a project too long. But you know, I think maybe instead of 3 years, maybe 5 years working on the game. You know, I don't mind if they work on other projects alongside it, because then that means you can bounce off ideas and that, you know, and it gives workers a break from that project to work on something else. I like that. You know, that's what I do sometimes. You know, and that's why I'm not always against like being torn away from my work, because I think, you know, you can come up with some nice ideas. Okay, got about 10 minutes left. So yeah, if I was to improve anything with Sword and Shield, I think firstly I might change the gimmick. So I think I don't know if Dynamax and Gigantamax would fit. I don't know, like, I don't know. I don't want to steal like the sword and I don't want to steal the combat mechanic that YouTuber did. Sorry, I'm terrible with names. I know.
The channel is Michael Ryan.
But yeah,
But
I do think a hand-to-hand combat feature would be really good. But I'm just trying to think, is there a way to do that? You know, is there a way to do something similar but unique still? I don't know. I just feel like that should like what features in that region would fit perfectly with Sword and Shield, considering, you know, they're based on weapons. I think I said this before, but you know, I don't think there should have been a gun. Like, I don't want people to thought Pokemon gun. I would have said Pokemon bow or Pokemon lance. Those would have worked way better as the names for a third game. You know, like, you know, Pokemon crossbow or something. You know, you got offense, defense, and you got long range. I mean, it could be you could even have like maybe smoke bomb, Pokemon smoke, maybe like in reference to a smoke bomb. So instead of like offense and defense and long range, you got offense, defense, and evasion. So one's about, you know, obviously offense, one's about defense, and one's obviously about trying to avoid detection. So very different. Because Pokemon, they have like essentially, you know, excluding the special stats, you got offense, defense, and speed. Actually, maybe instead, what was oh, got another Shinx here. I think this is probably the first of the giveaway ones. So, anyone want the Jinx? Anyone want the Jinx here? Shinx. Oh, not Jinx. No, I would not be seen dead trying to hunt a Jinx. No! So wait, if I was to hunt a Jinx though, that would only be for Pokédex completion. That is all. I don't like Jinx. It's so uncomfortable, so controversial. No. Although I think I should have got the short end of the stick with them, because apparently, well no, like, people say like Jinx was part of this trio with Electabuzz and Magmar. But it's an ice psychic type. Like, you know, if it was to be like properly a trio, it would be, you know, it would be a pure ice type. But, you know, I think it's just, you know, it got a baby Pokemon, sure, like Magmar and Electabuzz. It's gonna heal my Pokemon quickly. Full store. Look at all those revives I got. Just saves me like restoring HP and then curing status condition. I better check my shinies and then I'll, you know, like before I end the video, I'll check what shinies I've got, see what I can give away, and then I'll carry on to the next episode. I think I might have four Shinx, and I think I got 5 Varoom. Or Velor? Not Velor. No, I'm thinking that Velor are the, I think I actually called them Varoom Velor. I think it was realised that. Dang it, I feel stupid. I wonder how many people will be commenting on that video saying, how can you get those names mixed up? Well, they got wheels, okay? They both got wheels. Even though Velor is more terrestrial and Varoom is more avian. Well, I suppose avian in a loose term because it hasn't got wings. Actually, what do you call a creature that actually just levitates? Because it's not a glider, because it's obviously able to accelerate and decelerate at I don't know. What is a levitating Pokemon like? Is there actually a classification for that in terms of biology? I don't know. Because as far as I know, there's I suppose floating. It's just called floaters. I don't know. I don't know. The floating Pokemon. You've got avian Pokemon. You've got gliding Pokemon. Then you got the floaters. Sounds like something you would find unexpected. Find some unwanted objects in the bathtub. Right, 6 minutes left. I think another thing is, I think they really like. I thought there would be a lot more railway areas. Like, sorry, I'm talking about Pokemon Shield again. Pokemon Shield. I think like they could have really there's so many little landmarks they could have made there. But the game felt so linear. There wasn't really many offshoots. No off areas. Like that's something we need more of. It's like just other areas. They don't contribute to the main. Well, they could. They could have. Well, not contribute to the main story, but they could have their own little stories. Ooh, that'd be nice. More exclusive areas. Yeah. So I think little offshoots would make the world feel more alive. I think in terms of visuals, I don't know. I think there's a combination of this and what Sword and Shield had. So I think they were like Sword and Shield is inconsistent with their visuals. Like you got some lovely areas. I think it was at Bellonia. I love that. That's one of my favorite looking areas in the game. Looking areas. I'm not saying it's favorite because it's kind of bare bones really, but it's absolutely gorgeous looking though. Can we get? And I think that's inspired by it's down in the southwest area. I think like around Plymouth or something, where you got like little you got these things of fairies in that. They just took that concept and made it even more magical. And oh yeah, it's gorgeous. Like you got the thing with mushrooms and that, because there is a myth or a folktale where, if you see a ring of mushrooms, don't step in them because you'll be taken to the fairy world. And you can't go back or something like that. I can't remember. Little details like that. Like, and you can tell they did their research. Like, there is a lot there. I think they just could have fleshed out a bit more. Yeah, I think when the Pokemon themselves, I don't know if there's much I would change by them. Like, I like the cosmic, horror, like the cosmic or very over-designed look of the Eternatus, because it's meant to be unrecognizable. I love it like that. It's so confusing. Like it's like an unknown being that, I mean, if you had to fathom what it looks like, it would look like, no, that's a short tail. It would look like something vaguely like a dragon. Three minutes. And of course, I think just more story, a bit more fleshed out characters. Like, I think more involvement with the gym leaders and that. I think what they got there with the open world here is good as well. Like, I think if I was to remake Sword and Shield, it would be a mixture of that and this. I love the idea of like taking on gyms in any order. But I would also like I do plan to make a separate video as well where I figure out all the teams gym leaders would have depending on your badge level. It would be nice if we got one more, but if not, then that's not that big of a deal. Yeah, because I think like gym leaders should have adjustable teams like you saw in the anime. I think it's at Origins, Pokemon Origins, where you see like gym leaders select Pokemon based on the challenger's skill level. So you're not like throwing a level 80 Onyx at a trainer who has no badges. You're not Swaddling. What are you called now? I forgot. Swaddle? I think it was Swaddle. Yeah. You got Swaddle, Swaddloon, and Leavanny. Yeah. But yeah, that's what. Yeah, that's. I'll come up with more ideas later on, like when I get to the Sword and Shield project. But my top priority would be doing my Norway-inspired region, which may tread on that. Was it Faroe region or Faron? I can't remember what it's called. So yeah, I think like what I'm at the moment focusing on with that in the background is thinking about, you know, what its name and... Oh! Here we go. Final Shinx. Hello, buddy. Just getting Alright. Another Shinx for the giveaway. Just in case anyone wants to have one. Like I said, I just want to have 3 because then I have a Shinx, a Luxio, and a Luxray. And they're all in quick balls because why not? I like them. I like quick balls, they look really pretty. Now, how long have we got left? Oh, that's it. I think it should be all the Shinx here. Yeah, that's it. So, yeah, about everything I said, I'm happy to hear your thoughts about, you know, any advice or, like, for my region or game ideas, you know, like, well, anything I talked about, please let me know your thoughts down in the comments. I would really like to hear them, you know, because I don't want to be, like, I want to try and be more humble. You know, I want to think, you know, oh, how can I improve in that? Please let me know down in the comments. And, you know, to Shiny Catherine, I'm no hard feelings. I'm just, you know, I get a bit salty sometimes. Like, I am a little bit competitive at heart. And it does, you know. And I think when you've been on this platform for quite a while and you are really trying, you know, it does, I don't know. Sorry. I'll shut up now. I don't think people want to hear a sappy story from me. Who knows what I've been doing most of the video. Anyway. Before I wrap up this video, let's just see what we've got. Let's see. Oh, that's interesting. It bled in. Kind of. Oh, yeah. Got Shinx. Okay, so we got 1, 2. Got 3. Is there not another one here? Got 1. Oh, we got 2 here. Oh, I better move these to the... Oh, actually, I haven't got the appropriate box have I yet. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I got 5 shiny Shinx. 2 of those are, I'm happy to give away. So, again, anyone wants one, please let me know. I'll just check the room. I think I only got 3. There's 1, 2, 3. Yep, that's, yeah. So I got 1 to spare. Oh, hold on, what's this one? I think this is just a regular. Yeah. Oh, weather changed. So, yeah. Let's go. Oh, let's get a nice shot of these little guys here. Yeah. So, yeah, I'd like to say thank you so much for watching this video. And of course, you know what to do. In the past, present, or even future. I will see you there. Bye.